It is a growing problem in the city. Graffiti artists making their mark or tagging city property in murals. Over the past few weeks, the massive murals up and down the drag across from the UT campus have all been hit. Some of those murals along Guadalupe have been there for years, and now they're ruined.
These murals can't be recreated. They're gone, and with that goes a piece of the history of Austin. And it's really unfortunate. We're reaching out to Austin. What can we do? We need to bring these murals back.
City officials say more complaints are coming in every week about tagging, and it costs the city about $500,000 a year to clean up illegal graffiti on walls and buildings. At the same time, we've noticed some graffiti painted on road signs along Mopac, so we called TxDOT today. Officials told us they have been getting reports of the same thing. Right now, they are figuring out how to clean it up and if it is in fact their responsibility. Authorities told us if it happens in the construction areas, the company doing road improvements has the contract and could be required to clean it up. The city spends $500,000 every year on graffiti cleanup. People can call 311 to get a city crew out to remove that graffiti. Get this, between October 2011 and September 2012, they cleaned up 14,687 sites, covering a total of 1.3 million square feet of graffiti. They actually cleaned up fewer sites last year, but the graffiti covered more space. Those cleanups covered 1.4 million square feet. Hoping to stop the issue before it becomes a problem, an Austin man who used to be in the tagging lifestyle is now doing everything he can to help young artists stay on the right side of the law. KXAN's Angie Bevan has this story.
I like to come out here and paint. I meet other fellow artists. I'm doing my artist name right now. I write Sloke, S-L-O-K-E.
Castle Hill is a graffiti park where the art is permitted. That's not always where Nathan Nordstrom left his mark.
I started tagging, which is leaving my name, my signature on buildings when I was about 13.
But eventually, trouble with the law made him change his approach.
I knew that I couldn't stop doing art. I've been drawing since I was a kid. And so I had to find a way to continue doing what I love without the consequences.
Nordstrom wound up making a career out of it, painting murals, finding commission work, doing gallery shows. He's heard about vandals ruining graffiti artwork in Austin.
I remember seeing those murals growing up and being inspired, and to see somebody come and deface them is really disappointing.
Nordstrom hopes to influence future generations. He also teaches and mentors youth interested in graffiti art.
I teach them that, you can take this art form and you can use it as a foundation or a launching pad into a successful art career.
One he says is positive and respectful. In Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
I know Nate.
Yeah, I know.
Great guy. I've got some of his work. It's fantastic.
I think people will be surprised how many of the murals you see around town that he's done. So Good for him and good for what he's doing.